cucumber. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our knife and we're going to cut off the head of the cucumber. And we'll set that aside. Then we're going to go ahead and take our peeler and we're going to just lightly peel a couple of strips from our cucumber. We're going to do this to make it look very beautiful and give it a little bit of distinct look. Now we can go ahead and cut our cucumber in half long ways. I recommend if there's any curve to the cucumber, keeping that up and then cutting it in half. It makes it much easier to use. Once you have your cucumber cut in half, we're going to go ahead and take a spoon and we're going to remove all of the insides, all of the seeds. We don't need these. Now that we have removed all of our seeds, it's time for us to go ahead and start cutting our cucumber. If it's easier, you can cut one side at a time, or if you want, you can go ahead and split both of them together. And then we're going to go ahead and cut very thin slices of cucumber. And we're going to keep going until we cut the entire thing. Now that we have our giant pile of cucumbers, we'll go ahead and put them in a container for storage while we prepare the rest of our dish. So now we're going to go ahead and prepare our ginger. We're going to start off and we're going to go ahead and trim up our ginger. Just going to remove all of the skin. We're going to just find a nice spot for it to lay nice and flat, and we're going to go ahead and cut very, very thin sheets. Once we have a few sheets, we'll go ahead and split them into a couple small piles. This will make it easier to cut super thin. Lay them up by each other and lay them long ways, and now we're going to go ahead and just cut very paper thin strips out of them. After this, we're going to go ahead and soak them in a little bit of water for about 2 minutes or so, and then we can go ahead and store in a container with some water. So now that we have our cucumbers and our ginger prepared, it's time for us to go ahead and start plating our sunomono. We're going to need, for a portion, 1 full cup of cucumbers. So here we have our 1 full cup of cucumbers. We're going to go ahead and put them in our bowl. Now, what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and start to give it a little height. We want it to look kind of like a mountain. Now that our cucumbers are in a mountain shape, the next thing we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to take our Sunomono dressing. We're just going to put just a little bit, about 1, 2, 3. That'll be about the perfect amount. Next, we're going to go ahead and take our sesame seeds, and we're going to go ahead and sprinkle all over the top. We want it around everywhere. After the sesame seeds, go ahead and take your chopsticks and we're going to grab just a little bit of our super paper thin ginger. Go ahead and split what you have in half and place place in a nice teepee shape over the top of the dish. And there we have our finished regular Sunomono salad.